You know what, guys? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I have no idea what Rolling Out magazine is, but this is being also reported by NBC News, so that's how we know it's real. Black mayor resigns after racial bullying from white counterparts by A.R. Shaw. First and foremost, Mr. Shaw, mayor does not have a counterpart. Council members do. Assemblies do. But as far as the head figure in any government, no matter the structure, from mayor, governor, mayor, governor, president, these are those who have no counterparts. It's the same thing with, like, let's say, executives, particularly those at the county levels, county executives and whatnot, what have you. They have no counterparts. These are, boom, they are the spot, first and foremost. All right, Mr. Shaw? Great. A black woman faced racial bullying after becoming mayor of Upper Marlboro, Maryland. According to NBC News, Tonga Turner faced issues throughout her 2-year tenure as mayor. Now, this is Maryland. And if you can recall the Mary Bubbles situation, a story, scroll down a little bit if you need a refresher. She was asking, hey, we have all these black women mayors, but things are kind of getting nuts, and so she got into a lot of trouble. But here, I don't know, I guess maybe north or south, you have this woman being completely harassed, apparently out of a job. Turner, who was the first black mayor of the city, endured racial attacks that began during her first year in office. She received threatening letters that were racially motivated, and someone slashed her tires. And my question is, then who voted for you? Where are these people? Once they hear that, oh my goodness, my mayor's catching some flack, they supposed to be out there protecting your car. They're supposed to be out there, checking everybody. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? Come on. If you don't like what she does, if you don't like her policies, that's one thing. Keep it there. As far as the race thing, it really doesn't. It really shouldn't have to matter. But people will all. But that's the thing about antagonists, right? They're gonna push the buttons that they know gonna work, and clearly it's worked here. She's giving them exactly what they wanted. Turner also faced racial harassment from her counterparts. That's the thing. Weird. During the town hall meeting held on June 10th, a former commissioner of the town allegedly scribbled several swastikas on a piece of paper while she spoke. So, I mean, a former town commissioner is not the counterpart to the mayor, Mr. Shaw. Secondly, doodles, nigga, who cares? Like, I mean, he ain't said that. Like, I would be expecting him to jump up and say, hey, you black tar baby, get on out of here. I mean, like, bruh, like, I mean, ooh, he was writing swastikas. What, golly. The bullying occurred as Turner found ways to move the city forward by securing $800,000 in grants, advanced economic development programs and initiatives, and created an outreach team that is focused on diversity and inclusion. Who the hell is focused on the poverty? You're sitting here talking about advanced economic development programs and initiatives. Cool, fantastic. What are the numbers from those? Because, like, that's it. Like, who cares about diversity and inclusion? Who there is there. Like, whoever in the township. I mean, and this isn't. I feel like this is more towards Mr. Shaw as opposed to Miss Turner, or former Mayor Turner, or soon to be former Mayor Turner. Like, what are you talking about? Like, diversity and inclusion is retarded, man. It's stupid. It's really dumb. And the reason it is because what does it have to do with uplifting the township of Marlboro, right? Like, that should be the only concern. Do your jobs. That's the thing. Like, she issued a resignation letter on June 11th where she revealed her plans to step down from her position. My hope is that the past 2 years under my leadership, each of you have seen the great promise of our future, Turner wrote in a letter obtained by NBC News. Turner's last day will be June 21st. Yeah, see, this feels like, I don't know why, but this feels like something that, was forced in. It feels like Murphy a little bit. Like, these, like, as Democrats, right? The powers that be are the powers that be. They got the money. They put their chess pieces in place, and then when they want to force something, they force something. And the same way I feel like Murphy was forced
on the state of New Jersey, there was maybe a lot of mayors who were forced on people who, ultimately didn't really want them. Not may not even have been of the communities that they now currently serve, and there's pushback. I mean, that's the thing about antagonists. That's the thing about all this bullying stuff. I mean, if someone sees that it gets to you, then that's the button that they're gonna press. I mean, that's just the way it always works. Like if I see I can make you a little uncomfortable with talking about this one thing, then guess what? A, that's pretty funny to me, and B, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to use it against you. Like, if I know the thing that gets under your skin, and no matter the color of that skin, I'm gonna use it. Like, that's kind of like the antagonistic role, that's the antagonist role. The protagonist is the one that has to, has to come to terms, or go against or navigate what the antagonist does. I mean, and Mayor Turner was the protagonist in the situation, and instead of like I said, there's plenty of different options that she could have used, but she's going to step down, and best of luck to her, for real. But I mean, I just honestly would like the best for the people of Upper Marlboro. I think, like, no matter what, that should always be the focus, even in your antagonism. I believe that, hey, go at the policies, go at what's real. But even in the example given, like, they're just doodling a swastika, and that's enough to make you sit there and like completely lose it. Come on, man. Come on. This is A.R. Shaw. A.R. Shaw is an author and a journalist who documents culture, politics, and entertainment. He has covered the Obama White House, the Summer Olympics in London, and currently serves as lifestyle editor for Rolling Out magazine. Follow his journey. Wow, his journey. His journey on Twitter. Oh, that's hilarious. And Instagram. Mr. Shaw, I gotta say, dude, a racial bullying, like, oh, he drew a couple of swastikas. No, like, come on, man. Where's your dad? Go get your dad. Have your dad tell you about having grandpapa having to go get a shotgun because motherfuckers rolled up, rolled up with a hitch and a noose. You have your grandpa tell you that story, and then come back and talk about they drew swastikas. Oh no, oh my goodness. Oh, so much soy, so much. Like honestly, there's a lot of feminine energy in the black community, man. That manufactured, made up BS black community where none of us know where a lot of people, because I definitely know where I come from, but a lot of folks don't even know who or what they come from. Yeah, wink, sure. Anyways, that's it for this one. All the internet stuff. Like if you liked it. Dislike it if you disliked it. Come see me. I ain't scared. Share, because sharing is caring. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and speak. Let me know. Like drawing swastikas on napkins. Like, I mean, really? I mean, that's just like I don't know, man. When I think racism, right? When you say the word racism to me, I think like, hey boy, come on, and like, just drag. Like, I think James Byrd, getting dragged from the back of it. I think Emmett Till. I think, like, just the worst of the worst in actual physical violence and actual physical harm. Drawing down a couple of swastikas, whereas it's not in good taste. I mean, really? He didn't even like jump up with a noose in his hand. We're gonna hang you, woman. I'm just saying. So, with that being said, later.